All right, this is going to be our last section in chemistry for you guys. So, if you can make it through one more section, you guys have completed your high school chemistry, which is awesome. We're going to talk about, for our last section, oxidation reduction reactions. And for those of you that are going on to chemistry in the future or any science in college, this is definitely some information that you want to have in your little chemistry folder in order to successfully complete that class. All right, so I know some of the terms may have been a little bit confusing. Oxidation, reduction, and reduction, we're gaining electrons, and then we threw in oxidizing agents, reducing agents. So I'm hoping to clear all of that up. One of the little things that you can use to help you remember the difference between the two is commonly used is Leo the lion says grr. Okay? So that is how it is written. It's Leo the lion says grr. Now, Leo stands for if you lose electrons, you're oxidizing. And if you gain electrons, you're reducing. Now, I had some people last year get tripped up about this middle part, saying that there had to be an acronym for that. And so they were thrown off by it being more than just Leo and grr. So if you think like that, that's fine. I have another one. You can think of oil rig. Okay. Oxidation is loss of electrons and reduction is gaining of electrons. So again, we're talking about the transfer of electrons. We're not talking about the oxidation number because it's actually the opposite. So oil rig or Leo the lion says grr will help you differentiate between the two and help you remember that. Now, first I'm going to talk about oxidation. Oxidation, if you guys watched or looked at the PowerPoint and the notes, oxidation is when an atom loses an electron or loses electrons, okay? So loses electrons. Now, if we're losing electrons, you guys know that electrons are negatively charged. So if we're losing electrons, we're losing that negativity. Think about losing that negativity in your life, it becomes more positive. So the oxidation number for whatever is being oxidized is going to become more positive on the product side of a reaction, okay? So becomes more positive, okay? And this is just, again, to help kind of clarify some of the terms. Now, for reduction, reduction is gaining of electrons. You think, well, if we're reducing something, why is that called gaining of electrons? And think about if you're gaining electrons, again, you guys know that electrons are negatively charged. So if you're gaining negativity, the oxidation number of whatever is being reduced is going to become more negative. Okay, so gaining electrons, so we're going to be, becomes more negative, or think about the oxidation number is being reduced. Okay, and that's where they get the term reduction from. It's not having to do with the amount of electrons you're gaining, it's having to do with the fact that when you gain electrons, your oxidation number is going to go down. Okay. Now let's see, when you are writing out any sort of chemical reaction, you have your reactant side and your product side. If you are oxidizing something, your electrons are always going to be shown as products because you're losing them, you're donating them. So they're going to be on your product side. If you're reducing something, it's going to be shown as the reactants. It's going to be on the left side of a chemical equation.